Hey everybody, this is Kevin Crouch with Ellis County Weather, and we are looking right now at some pretty mild weather that is not going to last. We have quite a pattern change coming for the next few days, so let's get into this forecast right after I talk to you about mid-low pressure pros. I've been talking about them for a long time now, and this is kind of their slower season, but really it makes sense to get those cleanings done this season so that you're ready to go for spring. Everything is nice and clean for the start of spring festivities, because let's face it, when we get into spring, we're too busy to be doing any kind of cleaning or anything like that. So let's make sure to get in touch with mid-low pressure pros to clean those exterior areas. I've shown the footage before where it's just amazing the work that they can do to clean up the driveway and the porch and the sidewalk and the patio, those kind of places, as well as your home. They clean the roof, they clean the side of the house, everything. Those exterior surfaces rather can look really, really good when they get done with them. So through Ellis County Weather, you have the opportunity to save $50 off of any of their services. So you want to go to elliscountyclean.com, put your email in. They're not going to spam you with a bunch of emails and that kind of thing. They're just going to send you that coupon, or give them a call at 469-830-1630 and mention Ellis County Weather. They'll give you that discount that way as well. So go ahead and book those services maybe after this weekend, after we warm up a little bit. But hey, it's been mild the last few days. It's going to be more mild towards the middle of late next week. Perfect time to get out there and get the house nice and clean before everything gets crazy in the spring, and everything looks really, really good, and you still have to think about it. Peace of mind. It's one less thing to have to do, and I can tell you right now, you don't realize how dirty your home and your outdoor surfaces are until you really look at them, and I've run some of the footage here. When you actually look at it and you go, that really doesn't look that great. As soon as you notice it, trust me, you're going to want to give them a call. So again, elliscountyclean.com or 469-830-1630. So let's talk weather for just a little bit here. The weather's going to change a lot as we get into this weekend, and there's a lot to talk about. So let's get into Friday night. Mostly cloudy and windy with lows in the low 40s. And then Saturday morning, a cold front comes in. Now, there's several things going to happen with this. Friday's going to be really windy and warm, so it's going to be a strong south wind. And then Saturday, it's going to flip around, and it's going to be really windy from the north, so it's going to be a windy, cold, blustery day. Now, something that's popped into the forecast over the past few minutes, hours today, is some wintry words, getting into the forecast. So there may be some discussion about some snow flurries Saturday afternoon. Now, the biggest chance of that is going to be to our north and probably really north of I-20 is what I would say is predominantly where the best chance, I think, as far as what the National Weather Service is saying, and really the indications have been, to our north is going to be the biggest chance, but can't be ruled out. And it's also going to depend on where the dry air is and somewhat of the timing of that, because the dry air will come in and will knock out any moisture we have in our area. So it's really going to depend on what moisture is left over to be taken advantage of at that point, or if we can, once that low pressure system comes through, on the back end of that, how much moisture can wrap around back into our area, right? So it will take time to kind of wait and see what's going to happen. Sometimes you don't know if it's going to flurry until it does, because it really just depends on what all can wrap around that system and move into our area, what kind of combination of certain ingredients that are very fragile can happen in the right place at the right time. So just understand that Saturday afternoon, there's a slight chance of a few snow flurries. If you see a few snowflakes blowing around, hey, you're one of the lucky ones, I guess, but not a very big chance. Certainly not really looking at any travel impacts or anything like that. That said, Saturday is going to be much cooler. We're going to be in the 40s during the day. And then Saturday night, partly cloudy and windy with lows in the upper 20s. Saturday night is going to be cold, blustery. It's going to be terrible. Wind chill factors will probably be in the single digits, in some places in the teens and single digits. Lows in the upper 20s. My goodness, with a blustery north wind. We're talking 20 to 30 miles per hour at that point. Now Sunday is sunny, less windy, but still cool, with highs in the upper 40s at that point. Some folks may get up into the low 50s, but upper 40s for the most part. And then Sunday night clear with some patchy frost towards the morning hours, with lows right around 30 degrees. So Sunday will be a little bit warmer, not quite as intense as Saturday will be, but still cold on Sunday. So just be ready for Saturday. Now keep in mind, number one, it's going to be very, very windy. Okay, windy, highs only in the 40s. Overnight, it's going to be a pretty decent freeze with lows in the mid to upper 20s. The wind is going to be insane. Okay, 20 to 30 miles per hour, maybe higher than that in the gust numbers. Okay, but Saturday and Saturday night are going to be times to just stay in if you can. I mean, the wind is just going to be awful. So secure any of those outdoor items that you have that may be vulnerable to strong winds. Certainly take care of any plants or pets or people outdoors. Drip those faucets and those kind of things. Cover those outdoor faucets. Take all of your winter precautions, because in addition to just being cold, it's going to be miserable outside on Saturday. If you like a really strong blustery north wind biting at your very bones, then hey, Saturday's going to be your kind of day. But I know most Texans don't like that. So stay tuned over the next day or two for more updates on what will happen on Saturday. We could see a few isolated flurries here and there that probably won't last very long. No accumulations, but we might be lucky enough to see a few snowflakes blowing around in the wind. Stay tuned for more updates.